It was tough. I feel like I put up a good fight today. I did everything I could to put some pressure on the two girls. Amy just had a phenomenal round. I mean,
with the not-so-great end to the 2023 season, Allison Lee was determined to make 2024 her year, but she faced a shocking setback. What was this setback? Her determination and dreams took a shocking hit when she got bitten by a dog, and not just any dog, it was her own boyfriend's. Talk about adding insult to injury. But the story gets even crazier when you hear the context of the bite. Lee avoided the Black Diamond runs on a ski trip to Japan to steer clear of anything catastrophic. The irony, right? She just wanted to enjoy herself and avoid any mishaps, but couldn't have predicted that her boyfriend's rescue dog, a black Pomeranian aptly named Bear, would be the one to send her to the hospital. Bear, a rescue dog with only a few teeth, managed to clamp down on Lee's left hand in January 2024, resulting in several open wounds. 24 hours later, Lee woke up to find her entire arm had turned red. She went to the emergency room and was diagnosed with lymphangitis. Doctors had to cut open her hand in 2 places to remove the infection. She stayed in the hospital for 2 nights and had to withdraw from the Aramco Saudi Ladies International and the Honda LPGA Thailand. Lee, who won at Saudi's Riyadh Golf Club Fall 2023, made her first LPGA start on February 29th. March 3rd at the HSBC Women's World Championship in Singapore.
and I mean, to see her win this year, it was so cool to see, and honestly gave me motivation to win out here too. So thank you for supporting me.
Can a delayed start and lack of practice affect a professional athlete's performance? Allison didn't make her season debut until the HSBC Women's World Championship, leaving her feeling more unsettled than confident. After all, she could perform the way she wanted to. Playing in Singapore was really disappointing for me, she said. I only had a couple weeks of practice going into that week. At that point, her biggest fear was losing. She had such a great end of the year last year, but then she was underperforming. But according to her, golf is such an unpredictable game. Anything can happen. A player can have a really good stretch of events, and then the next week, the same can play terribly. Lee finished tied for 51st in the no-cut event, with rounds of 79 and 77. This was a stark contrast to her strong finish last year, which included a win on the Ladies European Tour and 3 consecutive runner-up finishes on the LPGA. Had she lost her form? Yeah, but a few magical words from someone special were just there for her, so Allison tried to stay positive, keeping the fact in mind that it was just one start with not-so-good preparation. Over the past 2 weeks, she visited her putting coach and swing coach, but more especially, she spoke with her personal hype man, Fred Couples, and that became a game-changing for her.
Whether it's in my life or on the golf course, because sometimes when you step off the golf course, you don't always feel your best. You feel like you could have done better. You feel like you could have made less mistakes, and that can really drag you down mentally.
At the CME Group Tour Championship in the 2023 season, Allison shared that Couples had reached out to commend her game. They had another encouraging conversation once more, and it was fruitful as always. She made an interesting comment by comparing the encouragement from her boyfriend and hype man. Lee remarked,
Because sometimes, I mean, anyone can tell you that. I mean, my boyfriend can go on and on, tell me how great I am, but it doesn't mean anything because I'm like, you're supposed to say that.
Yeah, not everyone's words hold the magic to turn a situation upside down and make you a refined and greater version of yourself. Here's what she thought Fred's words meant for her. When you have someone like him, Couples, who's a legend, who says all these nice things, he doesn't have to say any of that. For him to put some time aside and give me a little bit of confidence and tell me things that sometimes I don't believe myself is a lot. It means a lot to me. Having said that, she had got what she needed, and she got the lost spark back. The positive vibes, encouragement, and practice paid off. Lee shot a 5 under 66 at Palos Verdes Golf Club in Southern California, placing her 2 strokes off the 18-hole lead. But it wasn't the last time when the hype man helped her recover her form and courage. Another message from Allison Lee's biggest fan popped up on her phone last year.
Hey, Mrs. Monster, you made all those birdies today.
The fan is Fred Couples, a 15-time PGA Tour winner. His faith in her game has finally given Lee the self-confidence she needed. unlocking the 28-year-old's potential and fueling one of the best periods of her career. In November 2023, Lee shot an impressive 8 under par 64, following an opening 66, to share the lead with Nasa Hataoka at 14 under in the CME Group Tour Championship. Couples' support is emotional because he always seems to show up at the perfect moment. Having a legend like Fred watch you play golf and then tell you how good you are is surreal, encouraging, and life-changing, especially for Lee, who has always said, for the longest time, like I said, I didn't believe it myself.
It's surreal to think that he's telling me how good I am when for the longest time, like I said, I didn't believe it myself.
Lee first met Couples at the Barenberg Invitational Pro-Am in New York, where they played together. She opened up about her journey from being a rookie in the 2015 Solheim Cup to struggling with provisional status and competing on the Epson Tour in 2021, explaining why she lost confidence in herself. Couples shared his own experiences and praised her skills, and Lee assumed that was the end of their interaction. A few days later, Lee received a text from Couples, who had reached out to a mutual friend to get her number. Starting with the Walmart NW Arkansas Championship a few weeks later, Couples began sending Lee texts, becoming her Ted Lasso-like motivator with constant messages about her talent and the importance of believing in herself. But first, if you're intrigued by golfers' life stories, subscribe to our channel. We delve deeper into the victories, struggles, and secrets of golfers, keeping you updated on their lives on and off the field. Have a specific golfer in mind? Let us know in the comments. Let's move on to the video. However, it wasn't until the BMW Ladies Championship that the encouragement from the 2002 Masters champion truly hit home. Lee shared, "He kept telling me I needed to believe in myself. He said I was a great player and needed to go out there and know I could win." Since then, Lee has been on fire, playing her best golf ever. She's 46 under par over her last 10 rounds, averaging 66.9 in her last 3 tournaments, with 2 runner-up finishes. At the end of October, she set a new 36-hole scoring record at the Ladies European Tour's Aramco Team Series in Saudi Arabia, winning by 8 strokes, with rounds of 61, 61, 65. This is an incredible turnaround from her career low in 2021. After a stellar rookie season in 2015 and making the U.S. Solheim Cup team, Lee's performance dipped. By 2019, she had missed 8 cuts in 11 starts, leading to conditional status. With the LPGA's rule changes in 2020 due to COVID-19, she started 2021 on the Symetra Tour, feeling her career might be nearing its end. Competing without being in contention drained her passion, and she even considered taking a break from the sport entirely.
I'm super motivated and encouraged by getting more women into the game.
Allison was the hottest player in the world at the end of 2023, winning on the LET in Saudi Arabia, and finishing runner-up in her last 3 LPGA starts. Though admittedly burnt out by the year's end, Lee wished she'd had a couple more opportunities to capitalize on her momentum. One of the most approachable players on tour, Lee's openness with the media makes it easy for fans to take an interest. The problem is that Lee hasn't yet built a professional resume strong enough to fully leverage that star potential. A 6-time first-team All-American on the AJGA, Lee was a powerhouse amateur who won LPGA Q School in 2014. As a rookie, she played her way onto the Solheim Cup team, like Paula Creamer and Rose Zhang, but watched her early success plummet soon after. Lee had experienced the driver yips in the past, to the point she worried that UCLA might pull her scholarship, but she'd always found a way to claw herself back within a few short months. By 2018, Lee had dipped to 155th on the LPGA money list. By the time she arrived on Mason's practice tee, she was desperate. The 2024 season brings big opportunities for Lee, now ranked number 18 in the Rolex rankings. Missing the Solheim Cup team last year was tough for her, but she's now high on Captain Stacey Lewis's 2024 list and is also in the running to represent the U.S. at the Paris Olympics. Lee is approaching this year with an all-or-nothing mindset. No matter the outcome, she plans to be open about her journey. Seeing fellow players who feel lost like she once did, Lee wants them to know they're not alone. If you enjoyed watching this video, then don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and tap the bell icon to never miss our future updates. Thanks for watching.